Keeping Quiet, written by Pablo Neruda. Let's see the summary of the poem. The poet begins the poem by counting till 12. He hopes that by then everyone will be calm and ready to listen. He then stresses that we should all be still for once. He encourages everyone to remove all boundaries, dissolving them by neither speaking in any language nor by taking any action. He believes that such a moment would be rare, special, and even strange. It would be a moment where there would be no noise or no rush to get anywhere, and where everyone would be united. Such a calm moment would allow fishermen to show kindness to their prey, and salt gatherers to look at their injured hands. That is, people would have the time to reflect on their own actions, empathize with other living beings, and even understand their own pains. The poet then delves into the outcomes of war and wishes that people would realize how they are hurting the world as well as themselves for a false victory. Those who exploit nature for their own benefit do not realize that their actions would eventually lead to a world where everything, including them, would cease to exist. The poet encourages people to use the silence and calm to put aside the differences and to cleanse their minds while walking in the shade of peace and harmony together as brothers. He clarifies that by asking people to be still, he is not encouraging them to become completely inactive. He does believe in the process of living a life and wants to have nothing to do with death. However, he goes on to admonish the single minded behavior of moving for the sake of movement. For a change, he asks everyone to do nothing and keep silent. This silence, he hopes, would help people change the unfortunate situation of being too busy to understand themselves or each other. Such a situation only creates conditions that eventually brings everyone closer to death. The poet further asks the reader to be inspired by the earth, its cycle of autumn and winter, which creates an illusion of death, eventually circles towards spring and summer when everything is alive once again. Similarly, we too need to nurture life and not destroy it. The poem closes with the poet repeating that he will count to 12 and that the readers should keep quiet while he leaves them alone to ponder on his words.